Hey everybody, welcome back to the Pub Trivia Experience. My name is Chris, and we have a special Captain Crunch inspired game of trivia for you tonight. That's right, this game is going to be called Oops, All Pre-Games. We've got 7 rounds of all pre-game inspired questions for our contestants, and let's start off like right across the street from the Prince of Palm Harbor, Mr. Jeff Gore. Jeffrey, my friend, how are you doing? What are you drinking?
Well, I'm doing great. I had a classic PTPG, as it's known around here, the pub trivia pregame. Had myself one of the high low from the Cigar City Brewing Company, because I do love almost anything they put out. But since that is finished, I'm actually going to crack open a version of High Lie I have not yet had. I'm a big fan of their White Oak series. But today I picked up a mix pack and it had a Spanish cedar High Lie.
Ooh.
So we're going to see how that is right now. Oh, shit.
New favorite?
Wow. Got a lot of cedar. It's not messing around. I mean, I could basically go lick the inside of a humidor's walls and take a swig of High Lie.
Wow.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens when that warms up a bit, and we'll report on that later.
We'll see how that plays. It's like hitting a drive so far down the fairway, and it kind of starts to tail off at the end, and you don't really know how well it was. Like
Right?
It could be on the left side of the fairway. It could be on the cart path. It could be in the road. You don't know.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of in the road, taking the road out to Huntsville, Alabama, Mike, my friend, how are you doing? What are you drinking?
Chris, I'm doing great. I don't think that my beer of choice for tonight will contain much of a cedar flavor, so I guess I got that going for me at least. I usually like to keep it local, as you know, but I had picked up this beer not that long ago. I had another one of the beers from the main beer company. I think it was just called Lunch, or the Lunch Ale. I had that a little while back, and I liked it so much, I saw another one, and I picked it up. This is the Little Whale Boat India Pale Ales from the same company. They're out of Freeport, Maine. And I think that I'm pretty sure part of like the proceeds of this go to like preservation and protection of the islands off of here it is, the Maine Coast Heritage Trust. So always cool to support that, and at least based on the last one, that was a good beer. So let's see how this one is. If I can open it. There it goes. The bottles never quite have that same pop that Jeff just gave you. Not bad. Not as good as the Lunch one, I don't think, but definitely not bad.
Looks like you're drinking a wine bottle.
I know it's a very large bottle. What is this? It's got to be like a pint 6. That's a pint 9 actually.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, it's never mind. A pint 0.9, so it's just barely over a pint.
Speaking of killing bottles, let's head over to. I'm going to call her the Queen of Palm Harbor. Because we know she's that far ahead of Jeff. Marrissa, how are you doing? What are you drinking?
Hey, I'm doing all right. I'm boring tonight. I just have water.
Nothing wrong with that. We all need our DD. I'm going to take us a little bit back to my roots, my alcohol drinking roots tonight.
Turn our heads, Chris.
I didn't always grow up drinking whiskey and craft beer. I got myself something from the Pepin Distribution Company here in Tampa. I can't believe I'm doing this, but there's a bunch of it left over from the party over the weekend. I am drinking a regular old Bud Light.
Wow.
Blame it all on my roots. Y'all, I went to college in Tallahassee, Florida. I learned how to drink watching the 2002 and 2003 Florida State football team.
Yeah. Clearly you were fancy if you could afford Bud Light in college.
No, but I could afford Natty Light in college.
Yeah.
Then I eventually graduated up to Miller High Life. Bud Light was the rare occasion. But you know what? This is my way of saying I have not completely lost my roots. I can still go back. Plus I had
blame it all on your roots.
I had a 12-pack left over from the party over the weekend, so it's gonna have to go somehow.
To be honest, I was expecting you to bust out some Smirnoff Ice or Mike's Hard. So.
Oh, I almost bought a 6-pack of Zima, but then I have a 5-pack left.
Legitimately cut my own teeth drinking on Mike's Hard Lemonade, so no judgment.
So here's how this is going to go. I've got 7 rounds of trivia. They are all pre-game rounds. They should go relatively quickly. For the first 6 rounds, we're going to go questions 1 through 9. They'll go Jeff, then Mike, then Marrissa. Whoever is in last place going into round 7 will get the option of going first, second, or third. Each round has a little bit of a twist, and I'll explain the twist for each individual round. Round 1, your category is in classic video games. Did you know that the 7 shapes from the original Tetris had names? Tell me if these names that I'm about to give you are from the original US release of Tetris. Here's the kicker. If you find one that is a yes, regardless if you get the question or not, I will give you a bonus point if you can tell me which shape it is. Mike, you drew first. Number 1 is the Ohio Z.
Oh, well, Jeff actually drew first.
Oh, sorry,
so.
Jeff, you drew first. You get the Ohio Z.
He can have the Ohio Z. The Ohio Z. Goodness. I'm gonna say no.
No is a correct answer. Nicely done. Mike, you drew second then. Mike, yours is the Blue Ricky.
The Blue Ricky. So I've actually seen this at one point once upon a time, and I was trying to pull up if I could remember any of them. There's only one that I'm pretty sure I remember. Blue Ricky is not one, but I'm also just going to say yes because
Blue Ricky is one, and Mike, for a bonus point, which one is the Blue Ricky?
I am going to say the Blue Ricky is the backwards L.
Oh my God, Mike with both points. The backwards L, the blue L is correct. All right, Marrissa, you're up next. You get the Pink Ricky.
Let's go with no.
No
I feel like it's
is a correct answer. I didn't mean to cut you off there. I apologize.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
Y'all, I'm showing my misogynistic side right off the bat, guys. It's the Bud Light. I blame the Bud Light.
How many times did she skip over you and Boozy a couple months ago?
So many times.
Turnabout's fair play.
That's true.
Now, these are the official names, right? This isn't like when Jeopardy got in trouble for using the incorrect names.
No,
right?
I actually found an image print of the original US release of Tetris, the booklet that came with the video game. This is what they're labeled in the booklet.
It's actually in the booklet.
I'm going to act like I knew any of that.
All right, Jeff, we're back to you. Jeff, you get the Tiwi.
No, there's no way.
Unfortunately, the Tiwi is one, but you get because you found one with the yes, you get a chance for a bonus. Jeff, which one is the Tiwi?
The Tiwi is the one that's like a T?
Unfortunately not. The Tiwi is the one that has 3 blocks on bottom, 1 block in the middle at the top. So the T,
of course,
the T is the T that you see in Tetris nowadays was actually not in the original. All right, Mike, we are over to you. You get the Hero.
The Hero was the one I was pretty sure of. I'm pretty sure that's yes.
Mike, which one is the Hero?
It's the long piece.
The long piece is correct. Marrissa, we're back to you. You get the Grande.
I'm going to go with yes on this one.
Oh, unfortunately not. Grande is how I like my coffee. Grande is not one of them. I'm sorry.
I was hoping it was the block.
It's all right. Jeff, we're back to you. You get the Smash Boy.
I don't even know what to guess anymore. Because there's no information behind any of this.
Nope.
So the Smash Boy is a piece. Yeah, definitely.
It is. And Jeff, which piece is the Smash Boy?
I'm gonna guess that the Smash Boy is the square.
That is correct. The Smash Boy is the square.
Well done.
Sweet.
Mike, you're up. You get the Big Bopper.
The Big Bopper. If we hadn't already had Smash Boy, I might be inclined to guess the Big Bopper was the square, but I think I'm going to go no on this one.
No, the Big Bopper is not. That is correct. Mike, you're going to finish round 1 with 5 points. Jeff, you're going to finish round 1 with 3. Marrissa, last one is over to you. You get the Rhode Island Z.
Rhode Island Z?
That's what I said.
I'm going to go with yes.
Rhode Island Z is one. Marrissa, which one is the Rhode Island Z?
It's obvious. It's the one that's got the block and the block. And isn't there one that has it's like one on the left, one on the right? No? Isn't that one?
There's two that are like that. So is it the forward Z or the backward Z?
Let's go backwards.
The backward Z is correct.
Oh, okay.
The forward Z, for those that are keeping score, is called the Cleveland Z. Nicely done, nicely done. The Orange Ricky is the name for the forward L, and that brings us to the end of game 1. Mike, you're currently in a lead 5-3. We are on to game number 2. Game number 2 is something that none of us have done in a long time, so this could be equally beneficial or not beneficial to all of us. Using 2018 data on surveys done from a popular dating website, I'm going to give you the name of a state. You have to tell me, is this state in the lowest 10 in the U.S. when it comes to the average cost on a date?
Okay.
Here's the kicker. At the end of this, there is an opportunity for 2 bonus points. So I would encourage you to take notes. I'm not going to tell you how much they are because at the end of this, you're going to guess which state was the highest of the states that I listed and which one is the lowest. In other words, of the states I list, which one costs the most for a date? Which one on average costs the least?
Wait, all of them or just the ones in the bottom 10?
Just the ones that I'm giving you.
So just the 9 that he tells
I'm
us.
going to give
so all 9.
I'm going to give you 9. They may or may not be in the top 10. I'm just going to tell you yes or no. This is where the note taking comes in handy. And at the end of it, you have to tell me which state is the most expensive and which state is the least.
I was told there would be no math.
Mike, you're up first. Your state is Missouri. Is it in the lowest 10?
Missouri. I don't think of the cost of living in Missouri as being super high, but I don't know if I think of it as being low enough to be in the bottom 10. You know what? I'll be dead in the cold, cold ground before I count Missouri, so I'm going to say no.
No is a correct answer. Marrissa.
Thank you, Abe Simpson.
You get Alaska.
I'm going to go yes on this one.
Unfortunately not. Alaska is not. Jeffrey, I'm giving you the home of the Iowa Cubs. Iowa.
Oh, took me a second there.
Yep.
Iowa is in the bottom 10.
Iowa is in the bottom 10. Nicely done. Mike, we're back to you. You get Wyoming.
It's funny because one of my first thoughts when I was mulling this over was, I wonder if Wyoming is going to come up. And then it made me go, is it going to end up being a red herring that it's actually not in the bottom 10? But I got to say Wyoming's in the bottom 10.
It is in the bottom 10. Marrissa, we're over to you. You get New Mexico.
New Mexico. I'm going to go no.
New Mexico is not. That is correct. Jeffrey, over to you. You get the home of Michael Mott, Alabama.
Alabama is.
Alabama is not.
Oh.
Really?
It is not.
Oh, I have a theory. I have a theory as to why.
I have a theory. There will be bunnies. No Buffy fans. I'll move on.
Please
I
do.
did not.
Marrissa, you get South Dakota.
Is it her turn or my turn?
Oh,
It's
Mike.
Mike's
I'm
turn.
sorry, Mike. You get South Dakota. I saw M on the paper. I assumed it was Marissa.
Nope. Yeah, you're good. I'm going to say South Dakota is.
South Dakota is in the bottom 10. Marrissa, you get Minnesota, the land of Tiny Coke.
Minnesota. I feel like this could go either way. I'm going to go no.
That is a correct answer. Minnesota is not. Jeffrey, we are over to you. You get North Dakota.
North Dakota would be helpful if I remembered to listen to the answer for South Dakota.
Only someone.
It was yes or no.
South Dakota was. Damn it. So North Dakota is obviously no.
North Dakota is a yes.
Damn it.
All right, so right now, Mike, I've got you coming out of this round with 3. Marrissa coming out with 2. Jeff, you're coming out with 1. But you get an opportunity here for 2 bonus points. Of the states that I just listed, which one is the highest average cost per date of those states, and which one is the lowest?
All right, I'm ready.
Jeff is locked.
Okay, I'll lock.
All right, Marrissa, over to you whenever you're ready.
Okay.
All right.
Am I going first?
You can go first.
Oh, sure. Okay. I'm going to go with the highest is Missouri and the lowest is North Dakota.
Missouri and North Dakota. Mike, what did you say?
Well, I actually locked in with the highest as being Alabama, and this is for 2 reasons. I've been on dates here, and so I know how much food costs, and more importantly, I know how much alcohol costs. And alcohol costs in Alabama are very high, so I went with Alabama for the high, and I just went with South Dakota for the low.
Okay, and Jeff, what did you go with?
I'm actually going with Alaska for the high. I think it probably costs the most to get anything up there.
Yep.
And I also would like to go with South Dakota for the low.
Okay, well,
I did not understand the rules. I didn't realize that we could pick from all of them and not just the ones that were yeses.
Yeah, that's what I confirmed up front.
Oh, no.
See, I did not.
The Alaska was a no. The Alaska was not in
Right.
the top 10.
In the bottom 10.
In the bottom 10, right.
Sorry, Alaska was not in the
Okay.
bottom 10.
Right. I didn't understand that I could have gone with.
No, Marrissa, you chose a high that was not in the bottom 10 and a low that was. So to me, it didn't sound like you misunderstood at all.
I have no idea.
Oh, so yeah.
Whatever.
I have Missouri as a yes was in the bottom 10. I wasn't paying
Yeah, it was
attention.
in the bottom 10. Yeah.
No, Missouri was
I
not.
answered Missouri no.
Missouri was not.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay.
So here's your correct answers. So 2 of you got the bottom one correct. South Dakota at an average price for a date there at $38.27.
Cool.
The highest, unfortunately, nobody got right. Jeff, you picked number 2 that I gave you. Alaska is number 2. Average cost of a date in Alaska, $95.60. The highest
was it Minnesota?
Is Minnesota. Over
Yeah.
$109 a date.
I almost went with Minnesota.
Minnesota was my logical guess, or my heart guess, I guess you could say. Alaska was my logical guess, so I went with that.
Yep.
So going into round 3, our scores are Jeff and Marrissa tied at 5 points. Mike has 9. Round 3, your category is in something that's very near and dear to our hearts, beer.
Woohoo.
Here's your question. Do these European countries feature greater or fewer than 20 breweries for every million inhabitants using Statista calculations?
Okay.
I was told there would be no math.
Repitan, por favor.
I would recommend that you take notes, because at the end of this, I'm going to ask you, of the countries I listed, and only the countries I listed, which of the countries has the highest number
of breweries?
Of breweries per
1 million?
Per 1 million.
So per capita, not total number of breweries.
Correct.
So what you're saying is it would be super helpful to be a geological whiz and know populations of places, and
geographical whiz even.
That's the word I meant to say.
Mm-hmm.
And Marrissa, we're going to start with you here. So you're going to tell me, I'm going to give you the name of a country. You have to tell me, does this country have to have more than 20 breweries, so 21 and above per million citizens? Marrissa, your country is France.
France, the land of wine. I'm going to go no.
France actually does.
Oh, shocking.
I'm not going to give you the numbers, but we'll come back to it at the end here. Jeff, Oh no, Mike. Jeff, you're up next. Jesus, I'm half a beer in, Chris. Jeffrey, you're up next. You get Italy.
Italy does not.
Italy does not. That is correct. Mike, you get Sweden.
Sweden. Okay. I'm going to say yes.
Sweden does. That's correct. Marrissa, we're going back to you. You get Estonia.
Estonia. Okay. Super small country. I'm going to go no.
Oh, Estonia is.
Gosh.
All right, Jeff, we're back to you. You're going to get Portugal.
Portugal does not.
Portugal does not. That is correct. Mike, you get Belgium.
Just as a side note, Portugal I was pretty sure of because as we learned in one of my pre-games in the hot seat tournament, Chris, I think that was one of your games. Portugal has by far the most wine consumed per capita.
Yes, that's true.
Anyway, you're Belgium. Belgium has got to be a yes.
Belgium is a yes. All right, Marrissa, we're back to you. You get Slovenia.
Why do I get all the...
I was just wondering the same thing, Marissa.
Hey, we did the drawing at the beginning of the game. I'm literally reading down a list.
Oh, God. Slovenia. Sure. Why not?
Slovenia is on the list. Nicely done. Jeffrey, we're back to you. You get Germany.
Germany's a yes.
Germany is a no.
No.
Wrong.
No, I'm right. You're wrong. Germany is actually a no.
Too many people.
Mike, we're going to wrap it up with you. You get Denmark.
Denmark. Is something rotten in the state of Denmark? In the sense that they don't have enough breweries. I don't really have a leg to stand on, but since I've had two yeses, I'm going to go no.
Oh, Denmark was a yes.
You yesed me all the way out. Okay.
No, I didn't. It's how the cookie crumbled. I wrote this game weeks ago.
That's fair.
All right. So with that being said, all you have to tell me is which one of those countries has the highest. And if you want a hint, if all three of you can agree on taking a hint, I'll give it to you.
Yeah, I'm going to agree on a hint.
I'll take a hint. Sure. Yeah.
Sure. Why not?
The country we're looking for is in Eastern Europe.
And we're looking for only the highest?
Only looking for the highest.
I can lock in.
I'll lock.
Yeah, I guess that's me.
Yep, that's you.
All right, let me flip a coin here. All right, I'm going to go with Slovenia.
Marrissa?
I went Estonia.
Mike?
I also went Estonia.
Jeff picking up the point. So Slovenia averages 48 breweries per million citizens.
Wow.
Estonia is actually number 2 at 40.
Okay.
So running down the list, France averages 24, Italy 14, Sweden 37, Estonia 40, Portugal only 12. Mike, you're right there. Belgium is 27, Germany 19, Denmark at 36. And had I had another one on there, Poland would only have 7. Poland very, very small.
Wow.
Or really big breweries with just people drinking a lot of Bud Light.
Yeah.
They're
By the way,
enough on water.
For the record, without the hint, I was 100% picking Belgium.
Coming out of that round, I have got Marrissa with 6 points, Jeff with 8, Mike with 11. We are heading into round 4. We're back to the top. We're going to start with Jeff. Your category is in sports. I am not going to tell you. Actually, I will tell you. I'll tell you off the bat. So here's your question. Ryan Fitzpatrick set a record in 2020, becoming the first starting quarterback to beat the same team 6 different times with 6 different teams. I'm going to give you the name of the team, and you have to tell me, did Ryan Fitzpatrick lead this team to victory over the mighty Jacksonville Jaguars?
Okay.
At the end of this, you have to tell me, quite simply, of the teams that he did lead to victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars, which team did he lead to victory first?
Just going to go ahead and take an L on this one.
Just like a Jaguar.
Oh.
And Jeff, we're starting with you. You get the Washington football team / the Washington racist names.
Okay. Guess we're taking a stand there. Yes is going to be my answer. He did beat them.
Unfortunately not. No, he did not beat the Jaguars while quarterbacking the Washington football team.
Well, did he ever quarterback the Washington football team? Let's get semantical here.
I mean, he did.
But he didn't
I don't think that's giving anything away. He did, yeah.
Did he? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, to the extent that he was with us for a very short period of time and then got hurt. Yes.
All right, Mike, we're over to you. You get the Miami Dolphins.
God, he's been so many places. Side note, our close family friend of ours is their daughter is married to Ryan Fitzpatrick's roommate.
I don't think we can get him on the phone or her.
Probably not. But that's kind of like a lame claim to fame. I am your father's brother's nephew's cousin's former roommate. Miami Dolphins. I don't remember who Ryan Fitzpatrick has been under center for. Yes, sure, why not?
Yes, he did win one with the Miami Dolphins. Marrissa, over to you. You get the St. Louis / LA Rams.
It would help if I knew who this person was.
Fitzmagic.
It's tragic.
You've definitely probably seen his beard and thought things.
Guaranteed.
I have no idea who this is. Sure.
Unfortunately not. While he did play for the Rams, he did not beat the Jaguars while playing for the Rams. Jeff, we're over to you. You get the Minnesota Vikings.
I think that's a no.
That is a no. He actually never played for the Vikings.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Despite the beard, never played for the Vikings. Consider that a missed opportunity. All right, Mike, we're back to you. You get the Buffalo Bills. Boy, I love losing Super Bowls.
I'm pretty sure he started with the Buffalo Bills. I'm going to say yes.
Yes is a correct answer. All right, Marrissa, over to you. You get the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Maybe this is why I should know this name. I don't know. Sure.
Oh, no, he did play for the Bucs.
I'm just going to go yes all the time because I have no idea who this fucking person is.
Oops, all yeses.
All right, Jeffrey, we are over to you. You're going to get the Houston Texans.
The Houston Texans. Okay, I know he was with the Texans. And the Bucs was a no, so I'm going to go yes.
He did get one with the Texans. That is correct. Mike, we are over to you. The New York Jets.
I'm going to say Jets, Jets. That's a yes.
The Jets is a yes.
Boom.
And Marrissa, we're going to end it with you here. The Cincinnati Bengals.
I don't. I'm gonna have to go figure out who this person is. There's a clear pattern here, but I'm still gonna go yes because I have no fucking clue.
Yes, he did.
Yay!
Wow.
He did.
Okay. And as I mentioned earlier, here's your bonus question. What team was he playing on when he first beat the Jacksonville Jaguars?
Locked in.
Locked.
Okay. I have no logic for this. I'm just gonna go with let's go with the Bills. I don't know.
All right. Marissa's going with the Bills. Jeff, what'd you say?
I'm going to go with the Bengals.
And Mike?
Well, I'm a moron, and I actually said I'm pretty sure he started with the Bills before answering the Bills, forgetting what the bonus question was, but I'm pretty sure he started with the Bills, so I'm going to say Bills.
He did not start with the Bills.
Okay.
Jeff with the bonus points. It was the Cincinnati Bengals. He played for the Bengals 05 to 06. Oh, no, so 07 to 08. I apologize. 07 to 08.
I believe he started with the Rams, though.
You're right. He did start with the Rams. I apologize.
Oh, did he? Okay.
He played 05, 06 with the Rams, but did not beat the Jaguars there. You're right, Jeff. I'm sorry.
I didn't try to like go off of your answer. It was just the one it was in the middle of my sheet. So it was just the middle answer. So that's what I went with.
That's completely fair.
Nicely done. Heading into round 5, our scores: Marissa's got 7, Jeff has 11, Mike has 14.
Marrissa.
I don't know who that is.
We can watch him tomorrow night. He'll be on Amazon Football Prime Time, whatever.
Hard pass.
All right.
Yeah, that's true.
We are back here. Mike, we're starting with you. The category is in the geography. We're kind of back to populations, though.
Cool.
Okay.
According to India's Ministry of External Affairs, there are over 32 million people of Indian origin living outside of India. I'm going to give you the name of a country. You have to tell me, is this country in the top 10?
Okay.
So people of Indian origin living abroad, is this country in the India Ministry of External Affairs top 10?
Okay.
All right.
Now, these are people of Indian origin or Indian citizens?
Indian origin.
Okay.
All right. And I would encourage you to take notes. At the end of this, there will be an opportunity for bonus questions or for bonus answers. All right. We're starting with Mike. Mike, your first country is Germany.
And this is just if they're in the top 10 of countries that, in terms of their population of people of Indian origin.
Correct.
I'm going to say yes.
No, Germany is not.
Should always go with your first gut. Okay.
I only have one to go with. Marrissa, over to you. You get the United States.
I'm gonna go yes.
Yes, the United States is on that list. Jeffrey, you get Russia.
Russia, I'm going to go... top 10? Tricky. I could definitely think of like 5 that I would know. Maybe more. But Russia... Yeah, I'm going to go yes with Russia.
Oh, Russia is not. All right, Mike, back to you. You get Sri Lanka.
Given its proximity to India, I'm going to say yes.
Sri Lanka is a correct answer. Marrissa, you're going to get the Philippines.
Philippines. Sure, why not?
Unfortunately, not the Philippines, not on the list. All right. Jeffrey, you get Malaysia.
Malaysia is a yes.
Malaysia is a yes. Nicely done.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Number 7 goes to Mike. Mike, you get Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia. I could actually see arguments in both sides, but I'm going to say no.
Saudi Arabia was a yes.
Yeah.
All right. Back to Marrissa. Marrissa, you're going to get China.
I'm going to go no.
China is a no. Nicely done. And Jeff, we're going to wrap it up with you. You get Myanmar.
Myanmar is a yes.
It is a yes. Nicely done.
But it'll always be Burma to me.
It will always be Burma, Mike. Now, there are 4 countries that I left off that list. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. I'm going to give you the continent those countries are in. You have to tell me the country. Continent number 1, there is one from North America that was not listed. All 3 of you lock in with your answer with what country you think it is.
Locked in.
Fine. My God. Canada.
All right, Jeff.
Canada.
Mike?
Canada.
Canada is a correct answer. That was your free space of the entire game.
Yeah, thank you.
There are 2 countries in Asia that are on the list.
Mhm.
If you want me to be more specific, I'm happy to be. Can I get a consensus if you want to be more specific?
I'll take more specific. Yeah, sure.
No.
Okay.
No?
No more specific, then you get 2 countries in Asia. Name them.
Savvy. I can lock in.
Mike's locked in.
I'll
Also
lock.
locked in.
All
Oh,
right.
Ah,
Oh, yeah,
that was same
with
time.
Marrissa enough. Jeff, what 2 countries did you put?
So I've got Australia and I just realized one of them's on the list already. Well, I'll just lock in with it. I got Australia and Philippines.
Do you want to tell him or should I?
Australia's not in Asia. It's a continent on its own.
Yeah, so let's get back to geology.
Marrissa, what 2 countries? You
I
was
went
Go ahead.
I went Pakistan and South Korea.
And Mike, what did you go with?
I also said Pakistan, and I said Mongolia.
Unfortunately, not. The hint you would have gotten had Jeff not had decided not to, it would be that the 2 countries are both in the Middle East. It's actually Kuwait and United Arab Emirates.
Oh, right around Saudi Arabia. Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Good. So we all got 0, but I'm the idiot, right?
You named a country that wasn't. You named a continent that wasn't in Asia.
I just want to be clear that we all got 0. Okay.
Yeah, you all got 0.
Yep.
Your last continent is Europe. There is one in Europe that I did not name.
So Australia.
Jeff's locked in.
I'll lock.
Marissa's locked.
I don't think that actually counted as Jeff locking in, did it?
I doubt it.
I hope not.
Okay, I'll lock in.
Does that mean you both locked?
Yep. Over to you, Jeff. What do you think? What European
In Europe?
No.
Yeah, I gotta go. UK.
Jeff's going to the United Kingdom. Mike?
Yeah, I locked in with the UK, former British colony. I figured it made logical sense that they might have several people might have headed back that way.
Marrissa?
Also went with UK because they're known for their Indian restaurants and their curry.
UK is a correct answer. Your score is going into round 6. Marissa's closed the gap up to 11. Jeff is at 15. Mike is at 17. Round number 6, we're going to start this one with Marrissa. If this one gets a little too complex, I apologize.
Oh, God.
I'm going to give you
start.
the name of a professional sports team. You have to tell me, is this professional sports team the most searched for team on Google in any U.S. state or Canadian province? So it's either going to be yes or no.
Anyone.
Any state or province.
Okay.
If the answer is yes, you have to tell me, is it in their home state or province, yes or no? If the answer is no, you have to tell me what is the most searched for sports team in that state or province, and I will prompt you what I'm looking for after you give your answer and I give you the correct answer. Does that make sense?
And all of these are worth 1 point?
All of these are worth 1 point.
Like, you don't have to do all 3 to get 1 point,
No.
though.
So, for instance,
Okay.
I'll give you an example. If I had said the Chicago Cubs, you would have answered yes. And the question then becomes, are the Chicago Cubs the most searched for team in Illinois? And the answer would be yes. If I were to give you the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the answer would be no.
No.
And I would then say, okay, what is the most searched for team in Florida?
At which point you say the New York Yankees?
Yeah, right.
It's actually the Miami Heat.
Miami Dolphins. Oh, Miami Heat. Okay.
Yes. I will tell you this data is from the last 5 years with the year ending in 2021. So it's 5 years of aggregated data. So all you have to tell me, I'm going to give you the name of a sports team. Is this sports team the most searched for team in any U.S. state or Canadian province? That's all you have to answer.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
Marissa,
That's
That's
it.
all.
Marissa, we're starting with you. You get the St. Louis Cardinals.
You lost her a long time ago.
Yes.
The St. Louis Cardinals are the most searched for team in one U.S. state. Marrissa, is that state Missouri?
Yes.
Marrissa picks up 2 points.
Was there a end of the round question that I missed?
There is no end of round. The bonus question here is on each individual question.
Okay.
Okay, good. So I don't
no
need to
reason
take
There's
notes.
no note
notes,
taking
right.
on this one.
Oh God, thank God.
All right, Mike. No, sorry, Jeff.
Jeff.
You get the Toronto Maple Leafs.
The Toronto Maple Leafs are not.
That is correct, Jeff. What is the most searched for team in Ontario?
The Toronto Raptors.
Incorrect. It's the Toronto Blue Jays. Mike, you get the Los Angeles Lakers.
Whew. That's a tough one. I'm going to say yes.
Yes is a correct answer. Mike, are the Los Angeles Lakers the most searched for team in California?
This is the tougher part. But I am again going to actually say yes.
No.
Okay.
The Dodgers actually beat them out in California.
Wow.
The Lakers are the
Okay.
most searched for team in Hawaii.
All right.
All right, Marrissa, we're back to you. The Detroit Lions, are they the most searched for team in any U.S. state or Canadian province?
No.
No is a correct answer. Marrissa, what is the most searched for team in Michigan? We're looking for professional teams.
Professional team. Red Wings.
Unfortunately not. The Detroit Tigers. All right, Jeffrey, we're back to you. Jeff, you get the Edmonton Oilers. Apparently we're sticking you in Canada.
I hate all of this. Edmonton Oilers is in Canada, and they are in a province that I know because a geography person I am. So they are. Yes.
The Edmonton Oilers are, but are they the most searched for team in Alberta?
Well, you gave me Alberta, so now I definitely know the answer. Yeah, I don't know anything else in Alberta, so I'm going to go yes.
Yes, they are.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff picking up 2 points. Mike, we're over to you. You get the Vancouver Canucks.
The Canucks. British Columbia, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually going to say no.
Oh, unfortunately, Mike, they are.
Okay.
So, Mike, the question now becomes, they are the most searched for team in one state or province. Is that state or province British Columbia?
Well, if they're anywhere, it's got to be British Columbia, I would think. And it could be Saskatchewan. Yeah, I'm going to say no, not British Columbia.
Oh, it was British Columbia.
So, okay, so you're just literally not trying to trick us at all. Got it.
All right, Marrissa, we're back to you. You get the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Are they the most searched in Pittsburgh? Is that what we're looking for?
Are they the most searched for team in any U.S. state or province?
Yes.
Yes, they are. Marrissa, is the state or province they're the most searched for, is it Pennsylvania?
No.
No, it is not. Marrissa with 2 more points. The Eagles are the most searched for team in Pennsylvania. The Steelers are the most searched for team in West Virginia. Jeffrey, over to you. You get the Boston Red Sox. The Sox.
The Boston Red Sox are the most Googled.
Okay, that is a correct answer. Jeffrey, are they the most Googled in Massachusetts?
They are not.
Jeffrey picking up 2 points. They're the most Googled team in
done.
both Connecticut and Vermont.
Connecticut. Mm-hmm.
Mike, we're ending it with you. You get the Cleveland Browns.
I shot myself in the foot last time, but it would just be the browniest thing in the world for them not to be the most searched for team in any state. So I'm going to say no, they're not the most searched for team anywhere.
Mike, that is a correct answer. Mike, what professional sports team is the most Googled team in Ohio?
In Ohio, I would have to. Is it the Guardians or the Cavaliers? Or something not Cleveland? I'm going to say it's the Guardians.
Oh, Mike going 1 point there. No, it's the Cavs.
It was the Cavs. Okay.
Mike only picking up 2 points in that round. Marissa
that was a rough
storming
one.
back to pick up 5. Your scores right now, Jeff has taken a slight lead. Jeff has 20. Mike has 19. Marissa sitting at 16. It's anybody's game going into round number 7. And this is where things get a little interesting because Marissa, because you're in last place, get to choose if you want to go first, second, or third. Your category is this. KFC has 3,953 locations in the U.S. in the year 2021. I'm going to give you the name of a fast food location. You have to tell me, do these fast food locations have more or fewer U.S. locations than KFC?
What was that number?
It was the number
3,953. 3953.
That's total locations, right?
Total locations in 2021. That's how many locations they had in the U.S.
United States, right?
I'm going to give you a fast food company. You have to tell me if they had more or less locations than KFC.
I want to go second.
Marissa wants to go second. That means Mike will go first, and Jeff will go third. Okay. Again, I would recommend taking notes. There is a bonus question at the end. And with how close this game is, that bonus question could mean who wins. Mike, does Little Caesars have more locations than KFC?
I sure as hell hope not. I'm going to say no.
Oh, Little Caesars does. There are more Little Caesars locations in the U.S. than there are KFC. Marissa, we're over to you. You get Papa John's.
Gonna go no.
No is a correct answer. Nicely done. Marissa picks up a point. Jeff, over to you. You're going to get Arby's.
Arby's has the meats. And they have more locations.
No, they do not. All right, Mike, we're back to you. You get the temporary home of Scott Lang, Baskin Robbins.
Ha. Ooh. I'm going to say Baskin Robbins does.
No, it does not. Whew. Tough round so far. Marissa, we're back to you. You get Pizza Hut. Does Pizza Hut have more locations than KFC?
Oh, this one's difficult because they've closed a lot. I'm still going to give them the edge and say yes.
Marissa picks up another point. Pizza Hut does have more locations.
Please tell me Pizza Hut has more locations than Little Caesars.
I'm not telling you that because there's a bonus question at the end. Jeffrey, we are over to you. Jeffrey, you're going to get Wendy's.
Wendy's does have more than KFC.
Wendy's does. Nicely done. Michael, your fast food location is Dairy Queen.
I'm going to do my best to go O for this round and say that Dairy Queen does not have more locations than KFC.
You are right. You went O for the round. They do have more locations than KFC.
I don't eat fast food. I don't pay attention.
All right. Marissa, over to you. You get Chipotle.
I'm going to go no on this one.
No is a correct answer. Jeffrey, you're going to get combined Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
Carl's Jr. and Hardee's has less.
They do have less.
So I just want to share the irony. My guess on literally the 6 ones that I did not get were all correct.
Here's the fun part. Because your final question is worth 5 points. And it's a quite simple question. Of the companies I just listed, which one has the most locations? And this will actually determine our winner tonight. Everyone is locked in. This question worth 5 points. Your scores out of round 7 before this question's factored in. We got a close game. Mike slowed down at the end. Jeff is currently winning 22 to 19 to 19. Let's start with Mike. Mike, of those locations, which one did you say?
I locked in with Wendy's.
Jeff, what did you say?
I locked in with Pizza Hut.
And Marrissa, what did you say?
I also went Wendy's.
Your correct answer, with an astonishing 6,548 locations. I will say, by the way, both of you named the top two. Pizza Hut and Wendy's are the top two.
Yeah.
With 6,548 locations is Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut. Yeah.
Jeff Gore, Mr. Consistent all night, is going to come away with a win in a score that's no way indicative of how close this game was. 27 to 19 to 19. Jeff, you're the winner.
Wow. Yeah. I'm going to chalk that up to watching way too much useless knowledge YouTube. Because I watch all those stupid lists and things all the time for food. So thank you for that. Yeah, Pizza Hut is mind-blowingly high on the list. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
But we can just cut out that Australia part, by the way.
Right.
No, that's gold.
Well, I'm just still mad that I was convinced that there's no way Chris would give me Vancouver, which is the only professional sports team in a Canadian province, in its own Canadian province. Like, so I'm sitting here going, maybe it's the Mariners and that's why he's trying to trick us, but maybe they're Googled in Saskatchewan, which is next door. Like, I was so convinced he was trying to fool me.
Round 6 and 7 were the swing rounds there. Mike, you had a commanding lead going into that, and you only scored 2 points in the last 2 rounds.
Yeah, I hear you.
Marrissa came out strong there. She put up 8 points. Jeff put up 7 to turn the tides of the game.
Dang.
Yep.
Nicely done, ladies and gentlemen.
Good game, guys.
Done.
Yeah, it was good.
That was fun. Jeff, as our winner, do you have anything you want to say to our losers? Keep in mind you have to go sleep with one of them tonight.
Don't pump up his ego any more than he needs.
I was hoping he was sleeping with Mike.
I was going to say, are you coming out to Huntsville? I was getting super excited there for a second.
Getting ready to head out now. Do I have anything to say to them? You know, I don't find that much joy in beating you all. But there is something I was going to say, but there is something to be said to beat Mike Mott 2 days in a row. So, you know, I'm really proud of myself. I really have come a long way.
Did you beat Mike and Bucksbaum's game?
We haven't played that one yet, but
oh yeah,
he beat me in Learn League and he beat me here, so that'll be 3 out of 3 once he pulls that one off.
Well, we'll see.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we really hope you enjoyed this episode of the Pub Trivia Experience. If you do enjoy what we give you on a regular basis, you can do a couple things. One, 5-star rating, let us know. That'd be awesome of you. If you've got the financial means to help us and support us, patreon.com/PTEBB is your home to do all that. Bonus content dropping on there throughout the month, so feel free to jump on there and just throw some money our way. That money goes right back into the show and helping us keep the show running. It means a lot to us for those of you that are supporting us. Thank you so much for that. Find us on Discord, ptebb.com/Discord. We are literally on there more often than any of us would ever tell our bosses.
Bosses,
way more often.
Spouses, children. Yeah.
Random strangers on the street. Yeah.
How do you all have time for that?
Yeah, we're not going to get into that.
Uh-huh.
I'm a manager now.
There's a secret right there.
Work? What?
But ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed the show tonight. For the Pub Trivia Experience, I have been Chris.
I've been Jeff.
I've been Mike.
And I'm Marrissa.
We'll see you next week. Have a good one.